so weird that I can't seem to get. I think I have to move that thing over because it doesn't feel centered at all. Hello, hello, hello. This is our weekly live, a chance for you to get a cheaper paid reading and to talk about what's been going on. What's the what? It's also the one day a week I put makeup on. My, how things change. Oh, I don't know. Hi, Jorg. How are you? And when there are more people in here, I will turn a couple of collective messages for surprises. My hair is growing back in, but I get so cold. See, it really has been growing a lot because I've been putting this oil in it. My eyebrows too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like to do them for the planetary transits because I think we're really affected. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I think we really get affected by it. You know? I've heard that about like people who go through chemo get the chemo curls. My hair was kind of naturally wavy before in my other life. So what has changed for you recently, Jorg? Am I saying it right? Where are you from? Are you from Sweden or somewhere like that? Ooh, 22 people. Okay. Well, so little about me. If you don't know, my channel is for Sagittarius. But I do personal readings for anybody. Norway. Okay. Close. I was close, right? I'm on World Talk. So I watch a lot of videos of other places. I really had wanted. Oh, did you? I think it's like, I mean, my heart goes out and hats off to people who work with cancer patients because I cannot even imagine how harsh that is. Though we seem to really have the most hope, I think. Hi, Riza. Thank you. I go live once a week. It's not like I really don't want to do it more than that. I am very careful about subjecting my energy. And, oh, thanks. I can't see screens without glasses. And since everything that happened, my vision's gotten worse. Yeah, like, I don't know. I have found it can go either way. It's like, I'm United States. I know we're not exactly the favored ones right now, but there you have it. when even before the elections, I had wanted to move to another country. But have you seen how much like that when everyone started doing it, all of a sudden that got so expensive and so rule intensive. So yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get and I don't want to definitely don't want to get political, but yep. And my heart goes out to the people of the Ukraine, of course. And like it just like is further evidence of, Kendrick's song, they're not like us, like not all of us are the same. Ah, India. So you have peace and probably a lot of heat. It's probably hot there, right? So let's see. Let's take a look at surprises now. This could be anyone who's inside the live. It is not focused on zodiac sign, though. If you are Sagittarius, you are the best. oh boy. August. Very interesting. So there really seems to be a goal here. Okay. And granted, if this is not your message, it's not your message, you'll feel it. Don't like focus on what's going on right now, but what you're feeling in regards to the message. Intuition is everything. So August is in focus here. Okay. And the need to increase your efforts towards a goal. So they're pretty much telling you that if you keep your efforts up and if you keep pushing, that this goal will be realized in August. Now that probably seems pretty far away, right? Because it's March. But there are things that are happening first. Okay. And someone is leaving your life, it says here. And maybe that's the thing that needs to happen first. This person actually thinks a lot of you. So this isn't, I don't even feel like this is something that's ugly, but we will consult the tarot a little bit. Oh. Yeah, it looks, this is interesting. Like it looks like, it might be that someone is trying to interfere with a relationship in your life. And that's coming to an end. Because driving a wedge is here. And they may be really trying to make you think that this person is against you when that's not the truth. Oh boy. So let's see if we can get more information. More information. Six of Wands is on the bottom with the Eight of Wands, the Four of Wands. Yeah, literally, this is going to be something really great for you. There is success here. Looks quick too. You might want it to go quick. But with the Ten of Swords here, there's something first. The Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups, like it's like the same message. Something else needs to end first. But let's see. Tell us about August. Jeez. What? The Emperor. The Last Judgment. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands. It's almost like you might have to leave a way of thinking that you've had. Maybe even leave something you've been doing to do something else. Because it does seem as if it's kind of tying into today's reading too, if you watched it. There's a new path coming up, and it's going to require you to put effort into something new. And it's interesting because you might, with the Emperor and the Last Judgment, this could be starting, it could be a business for sure, because the Emperor is that entrepreneurial spirit. But I actually feel like maybe you've been doing something for a long time or working on something for a long time that needs to end first. And but there is a new path coming up. You are going to have to either pick the old path or the new path. And, you know, I don't feel really there's a need to make a decision, right? I don't actually feel as if either way you lose. Yeah, I think really it's Seven of Wands with the Hangman. Something has to be sacrificed, and you know that. So it's like deciding what you want. And once you decide what you want, something will have to be let go of. And that's what happens, right? And that probably has a lot to do with, you know, Pisces season. And you got a lot of Pisces energy now coming up here with the Seven of Cups. You know, be very careful that you don't get scattered. And you really could, because there's two things here that are plaguing you. And they're important things. They're important things. But so also the need to really, really figure out what you want. Really figure it out. So let's see who is leaving Collective's life. Tell us about the chair. Like, there's someone no longer at the table. Five of Swords. Oh my goodness. Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Someone who was trying to stop you. They were sabotaging you. And maybe you didn't know that. Maybe you didn't know they were sabotaging you. You figure it out though. And they no longer will have a seat at your table. And it could be that someone, it's this person for sure, whoever tried to create a wedge in between you and what you wanted. They did it by poisoning the well. But you don't need to worry about this. Why not? Why not worry? Why not worry? Eight of Cups, because it's going to be removed. And you won't even have to do it. Like 10 of Swords. I feel like this, and the 10 of Wands. Wow, very much coming to an end. Right? Very much this person being exposed, and they actually leave the table themselves once they're outed for whatever it is. You know, but this person actually tries to stop you. And once you figure that out and remove that, things will start to move quicker. And there's a goal that's going to be realized. So, wow. 3 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the Magician. And the Magician can also be very manipulative. So I feel like it's possible that some friends really kind of let you know. You know, this person shows you one thing, but there's something else. You know, they're busy doing something else. Wow. Okay, anything else? I'm not answering questions for free, so stop asking. Anything else? This is like my only thing against live. Anything else that needs to be known? Five of Pentacles. Anything else? Anything else? Oh my gosh. Like, who is this person? Five of Pentacles and the Devil. Like, this person, whoever it is, operates from a broken place. And they've been doing it for a long time. Oof. Jeez, I just want to get out of this for real. So that's your collective reading. Wow. Hi, Letha. If you want to see the collective reading, you'll have to just watch it back later. It was interesting. Let's see. I just got tired of seeing it. Oh, the Bell of Hope, which I got actually I got that from the infusion center on my last day of chemo, which is funny because I still receive treatment from the place, just a different treatment, a different treatment. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. So, I mean, I'll leave the live up for a little while in case anyone else should pop in, because I did post something that said I was going live. Oh, hi, Ash. How are you? Scared? No. I mean, I think astrologers are kind of fear-mongery. There's nothing we can do, right? But, for me, I'm always in hermit mode. I spent the whole weekend reconnecting with family. For me, I just feel like if you know the energy that is there, then you know how to manage it. That is how I feel about astrology. It can also really show you your whole life, honestly, but that's a whole longer conversation. And it requires people to do some research themselves, but we do have retrogrades and eclipses. We're in eclipse season, and we have an eclipse I believe, in Aries coming up. And I think it's a full lunar eclipse. But to me, this is a magical time. Like, even if March's astrology does affect us Sagittarians because we are mutable. It affects anything that runs through Pisces season or Virgo season or Gemini season affects us because we are. Yeah, I would agree with that too. I'm not an astrologer, at all. So I follow it for my own pleasure and obsessiveness, but you know. Oh, neat. Our anniversary. I I've the eclipses always, I swear. This is probably going to be the first year that something hasn't happened to me. Be kind. I used to for like, oh God, how long? For years, I would have this falling out with a particular friend every eclipse. Something would happen between us. And we're really not connected anymore, so I guess that won't happen, but it was really weird. It was really weird. So, and I'm like, I have these strict rules I follow during an eclipse. Hey, Sherry. I'm a very superstitious person. Very. I believe all these things. So, for instance, like when I saw everyone was traveling to this place to see the the eclipse, to look at it, I'm like, you're insane. I will not even go outside. I will not look at it, because you know what eclipses are? Chaos. They're chaos. I'm not about all that. So I used to tell all my friends and things, make sure you're wearing something on your head. uh, I had that test done, and I was the other thing. My face is. I don't know. I think that it's always what you make it, and as Sagittarians, we are optimists and we like change. We actually do. And we're usually at the forefront, making it all okay for everyone else, but I think that 2024 was a doozy. Um, oh, okay. Um, I here's something. Okay. I have a stellium, and a stellium is a lot of energy in one house, okay? And it could be planets, usually under one sign. I have a Virgo stellium. Virgo very much represents health in my 6th house, right? And I have 3 planets there: Uranus, Pluto, and Venus. And so, truth be told, I should have seen this coming. And I was given a warning, you know. So, to focus on that, to focus on my daily routines, my health, everything. And it was even in some of the transits. So I definitely should have known. I did kind of. But, you know, it tells you, which tells you to really pay attention to your nervous system. Yeah, it actually is. It actually is. But I am really sending out that message to everyone. I gotta look. I think I have it on my phone. Ash. I don't even like Virgo energy. I'm like, and it's so funny because it's like my curse, because Virgo, I have a Virgo stellium kind of telling me what I should do in that area of my life, right? And one of my kids is a Virgo. The other one is a Virgo Leo cusp. Like Virgo just shows up in my life constantly. I'm recovering, Phoebe. I have cancer, but I have finished my major treatments, and like I've finished chemo and radiation, and now we're into preventing it from coming back. So I'm in the healing stage of things. But, you know, I get cold because I have no hair. That was the first thing that happened. The hair went. Okay, Ashley. Good things coming to Ashley. Ashley. You might have to wait a little bit for good things. Like, not saying nothing good is going to happen, but let's get you an oracle first. But retrograde season kind of always has things going backwards. And we don't react well to Mercury retrograde. By the way, Sagittarius never has. I have one card for Ashley. Ooh, maybe more. There's a rebirth coming for you. Something new, though. And you have to visualize it. A new dream is coming for you. I see that a lot in your readings. And taking steps towards that. Once you decide what it is, once you see it. It's kind of like if you focus time on being able to see it, it will happen. And then it will show you what you need to do. Major healing. Yes. Still battling the fatigue, but I'll get there. Okay. Good things coming towards Ashley. Ashley. Interesting. It's kind of like the same thing. Oh boy, there's going to be a message or a flirtation. Page of Cups is here, and usually the Page of Cups is something new. So, I mean, it can be from someone you already know, but someone who maybe has childlike energy. The Star. Whatever it is, it's like, and whatever they have to say really makes your heart happy. So let's just real quick see who this Page of Cups is. So I would be on the lookout for a message. Page of Cups. Tell us more about the Page of Cups. I don't know. This feels like a person. I know you're going to be, this is going to drive you crazy, but the Six of Wands is here. Tell me about the Six of Wands, because that could be work too. Yeah, that's a lot of cards for $10, right? I feel like someone's going to pursue you. Like you got someone's attention. Six of Wands. And they may be paying you a lot of attention. And this may be someone. It's a Three of Wands, though. Someone who moves slowly, or they have in the past. It feels like someone is going to pursue you, Ash. I don't know who this person is. They're a Page of Cups. It's going to start with a message. And this person may have a little bit of, I don't want to say start and stop, but there's someone who is like slow moving, you know. That's interesting. Usually we get those Ashley needs to work on herself messages. Look at this, Ash. It's the Four of Wands on the bottom. Oh, this person is a planner. They also show up as the Devil, which doesn't always, like, I hate this rhetoric. The Devil is not always a bad card. It's also power. It's also like they move in a very Saturn way, and about responsibility and steps, and in a Capricorn way. This person's been hurt. And that is something we have seen, Ashley. This person has been hurt. And so they move in a way that may be slower. Very interesting. And we always seem like like the way Sagittarius comes off to the other signs. Not just about being non-committal, but almost like we're not real. Like, and I don't mean not real as in inauthentic, but like a fantasy or a, or a star in the sky. Like we can't be held, I don't know. It's weird the way like other people think they can't have us. and I don't know that I'm explaining it well, but it always even seemed that way to me. Elusive, like, and mysterious, but we're really not. We're just not afraid of anything. Like, we will jump into things, and I think that for that kind of openness can be hard for other people, you know? Me too, Goodyear, me too. Thank you, Sherry. I say major because they are the treatments that cause me the most um uh, stress. And came with they were hard on my body, let's just put it that way. Thank you, Ashley. I swear, Ash, sometimes you're the only one paying my bills. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I really appreciate everyone coming out for the channel in the last month, because things are improving again and we're getting back on track. And that's why I always say, like, any readings you want to see, let me know, because I'm always looking to change things up. I am also a Sagittarius. Sagittarius sun and moon are my only Sagittarius placements, and that's enough. That's a lot. Thanks, Ashley. I love despite your unopenness, that you've been open. Like, and I say that because I know that sometimes it hasn't been easy for you to be open. As often when we're being called to do the work, you know, we never want to really look at, maybe it's us, right? A little bit, like, and definitely at our part, like, I've done that, you know, like, like, when relationships are over for me or whatever, I'm like, well, what did I do? And I always find it. And for me, most of the time when that happens, it was the people pleasing, that's a flaw. You know, the making things okay that shouldn't have been okay. That type of thing. And sometimes even more, because I could be petty too. I used to send I used to post memes that meant more than the meme, you know, and it got to the point where it actually ruined some relationships for me. So I would be petty through memes. But I would also do everything through memes. Like, I would tell people how much I cared about them through memes and videos, and it always seemed quicker to me than talking, because I'm a Sagittarius. We talk a lot. And I am, like, so famous for the long message. Hold up, I gotta get my charger. Ugh. Ugh. It's like, nah, bitch, you're gonna know how I feel with this long message. I can't leave a short message, like. And so I had someone once even say to me, "Say less." I've never been so insulted in all my life. But it used to drive me crazy to leave these long messages for people, and then they would message back one-word responses. Are you kidding me? But it is the Sag way. It is. So I appreciate Yeah, because I don't like to keep things the same. That's why I don't like to keep things the same. I don't like to, I'm not very good with a schedule. I like to do things at my own time, which is why I do this. I mean, or work for myself because I just, like, I used to always seek out jobs where I could work by myself. And it isn't that I don't like people, I just don't like working with them. Like coworkers. I've always had issues with that. I know. Oh, some people, I appreciate that because I can't change, right? But some people have gotten on my videos and said I talk too much, or the way I say things, or I laugh too much, or whatever. And I'm like, you gotta learn how to handle yourself. I was very inspired by, I don't know if anyone else has watched his readings, but Sal Biadora, because he's a Sagittarius too. And he laughs so much. Oh, okay, Lindsay. He laughs so much that, like, I love his readings. He yells at people too. No, it's not free. Nope. So, Lindsay, let's look at love. Anything coming in love? I'll pick an oracle for you too. Anything coming towards Lindsay Courtney in love? Lindsay Courtney. This year, okay? We're going to do this year. So keep in mind that that could be any time, because I do not believe in timing in tarot. We can't say on the one hand that timing is fluid and then just saying. All right, so let's see, because I was really drawn to the fairy love messages. So we will see love this year for Lindsay Courtney. Oh, hell yeah. I laugh all day long. I laugh at everything. Lindsay Courtney. What's coming towards Lindsay Courtney this year? True love, Lindsay. Lindsay Courtney. Lindsay Courtney. Lindsay Courtney. Okay. Wowza. Wow. It looks like you might be attracting a slow burn, Lindsay. Because bonding is on the bottom, that's kind of how I take the taking your time to build something, right? Lasting love and life partner is here. But I'm going to look at the tarot. I mean, that's pretty, like, there's so much here too about taking your time. So if someone comes in trying to get to know you or says, yes, I'm interested, but I want to take things slow, because sometimes we take that wrong. You know, you might actually want to give this person a minute. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so look at this, Lindsay. Ace of Cups. This is someone new. Nine of Pentacles. The High Priestess. I feel, and the Knight of Pentacles. You might make more money than this person, or in some way you have more than them. But they are they're the Knight of Pentacles, so they're making moves. Maybe they're in school. You know, they're doing something. They're just not as, all I can say is they're not as together as you are. But the Knight of Pentacles can be trusted. They are a trustworthy person. They're going after what they want. They just, you know, so I don't know how you will feel about that, but let's pull a few cards for this life partner. Five of Cups reversed, which is actually kind of good in my opinion. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I do kind of feel like they've been through some things, or took some hits here. And it cost them financially. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Like, dude. But they're very flirtatious with you. That can talk about a message too. Or them just, you know, kind of flirting with you, making a move. I feel like you are guarded. Like maybe you feel like, I feel like you're guarded because of this person's situation. You don't know if you want to invest in them. But this is your person. And all I can say, and I would never ever say to anyone to wait for another person, ever. But I just think that you could be a little patient with this person. Let the bond happen. And even if you, because I don't know if you're a Sagittarius, but us Sagittarians, we are judgmental. Don't judge them by their situation because they're moving in the right direction. It might be slow, but they're moving in the right direction. And I don't know, maybe you feel like you're going to have to support this person financially, but they just really, I mean, they had what you want them to have now, but they lost it. There was something that happened. So that's your reading. And just remember that this is your person and this could actually last before you know. Not, I mean, we want that perfect knight in shining armor, but that rarely happens, right? There's always something. I've always been way happier with people who had less. Yes, that's exactly it, Ash. I want to know it all. I do. And I feel sometimes like, you know, it can be because tarot already is nuanced. So meaning, you know, it's conceptual. We get concepts of things. And when we're reading for large groups of people, that's why the personals are so different. Like, and I don't know if you noticed it. I know other people have said it to me, how different the personal readings are. Yeah, because there's not 300 people watching, you know, and that's the thing. We don't, everything about this is connecting with energy. And so, you know, I call energy. And when I'm doing personals, I call that person's energy. I bond with it and I stay with it until the reading's over. You might even feel it sometimes. But when I'm doing the collective, I'm calling for the collective. So it's a little different. I used to also do a candle spell for personal readings, depending on what they were asking for. So say if someone was looking for new love, I would do the candle thing for new love. Every little bit helps. And really, anyone can do it if you have, because Sagittarians are fire signs, right? So we're very attracted to fire. And you have the tea light candles. You can get a toothpick, carve a heart in it, in a red candle, put your name on it, and call for love. Yeah, that's true, Ange. That's completely true, Angelique. It's funny because sometimes I do want, like, I like order. So in some ways I do, but I don't like monotony. So if I can find order and not have monotony, then it's a good thing. So it's a little different from schedules. Like, I know exactly what I need to fit into a day, right? So, you know how they tell you in order to make something a habit, which is what they tell you in Atomic Habits, if you've read that book, is to do things the same time every day. I don't do that. I have a list of things that have to be accomplished in a day, right? But I get to pick the time. Thank you, Ash. I kind of, I think we all have the gifts, but I learned um, different things to, I just think that we're all not open to it, because when you open yourself to it, you open yourself to a lot, and then you have to learn how to manage your energy a lot. So, for instance, um, when I started online, doing this online for money, which I was really kind of iffy about, but I started on TikTok and I was doing $5 readings every night, 5 nights a week. And on TikTok, you really attract a much bigger audience, and it's so overwhelming. Right? So I used to have a moderator and everything. It was bad. So, I was doing that, and then I was traveling. So I traveled to Atlanta, and where I am now, right? Because I have a really good friend here. And we were downtown, and I had just had a Reiki screening where that person in Vegas, that person had told me that I was taking on too much energy. And you know what? I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, you just want me to buy stuff, whatever. This is a store. So then I went to downtown Atlanta and had a face reading done. And he told me the same thing. You're holding so much energy that it's hurting you. It's stealing from you. So that was the one thing. And then a friend had read my chakras, and she said, "You're basically shut down." And basically, I had to stop doing the readings on TikTok, because it was too much. It was too many people, and then I had to close it out. So I never did that. I never, like, they call it something. I forget. But it's like a meditation you do afterwards to dump the energy, you know? And I hadn't been doing that, and I had to take a break. I had to Like for like 2 months, that summer, I had to take a break because I was oh, sorry. I was drained. I was crying every day. It was funny. I love YouTube. I literally now I do the doom scrolling everywhere else like everyone else, but I love YouTube for my personal, like, choice to participate in. YouTube is the only platform that hasn't been changed by anything that's going on. YouTube, contrary to what people say, and I don't care what people say, YouTube is the easiest place to make money. And, I've just had the best experience on YouTube, honestly, and that's why I stay. You can do videos as long as you want. They don't have a lot of rules, you know, that type of thing. You don't really run into difficult people too much. And of course, you can't block people on YouTube, but you can hide them from things. But yeah, I just think as far as like ease of use and stuff and being able to build a community, I know that a lot of people have bad opinions of YouTube, but I don't think it's YouTube they have the opinions of. I think it's like users, trolls, that type of thing. Like I have at times been really affected by the negativity, and I would get y'all know I would get mad if someone left a negative comment or whatever. But well, Sagittarius is hang on to too much energy because we don't know when to stop helping. Yeah, I still have TikTok, but I don't really do content there. Or I like Instagram because it's smaller. I used to have a big following or a little cult following on Instagram, but I don't know, I lost my passion for it. And Facebook's just a waste of time. Just a waste of time. Did anyone do the blackout, the economic blackout? Yes, Marty. That is something you must learn. I definitely did in the last 2 years, because of all of this, yes, but also because of the Libra South node um, transit. I'm doing well. I've just been really focusing on getting stronger. I mean, there's nothing else really for me to do. I get scans again in like a week or two. So I'll have a dun, dun, dun. Because as of the last time I went to the doctor, which was a couple of weeks ago, it was all still shrinking. So literally my mass, which I guess we're calling a tumor, went from completely covering my right lung to the size of a pea. So I'm very grateful in 2 months. Oh, okay, Lisa. I did too. But here's my problem. I get it. Like these companies are part of the grand evil scheme, but I love Amazon. Like I can't not Amazon. I know Amazon is the evil whatever, and I get it, and I get that that's the way to make people stand up and notice. Um I love Amazon. I did do it that day, though. I don't really shop at Walmart anymore. And I never shop at Target, so that's not a big thing for me. I don't think people are going to give up Amazon, to be honest. Amazon's just way too big at this point. I don't even really like where I live. I really don't even have like stores near me. The only stores near me are CVS and Family Dollar. I don't know. Like I saw this was just a week. And I'll talk to you about it in private, Marty, as far as the president. There's going to be a State of the Union on Tuesday, so that should be interesting. So yeah, so I did it on Friday, but I see them mentioning like all of these companies we have to boycott, like Kroger too. Like that's the only supermarket here. Like what am I supposed to do? So, but I guess they make it that hard on purpose, right? Yeah, I stand with Ukraine too. I do. Okay, well, we've reached the magic hour, and of course I need a nap, so I will talk to y'all soon. No, Kroger was on the list. Bye y'all.